Okay, so I'm going over textbook page 162 and 163. And the first thing that we're doing is percent of change. So it says find the percent of change. And so the formula for percent of change is the difference in the two numbers that they give you over the original. And then once you find that, you're going to make it equal to x over 100. So you're going to bring that down, whatever you get, make it equal to x over 100. And that's going to give us a percent of change. And then remember, we also have to tell if it's an increase or a decrease. Okay, so looking at number 14, the original, O is for original, N is for new. Original is 50, new is 70. Is that an increase or a decrease?
Increase.
Good. Because 70 is higher than 50, that means I have an increase. So now we're going to do the math. We're going to subtract the difference of the two numbers. 50 minus 70 is
30.
What?
20. 40.
20. 70 minus 50, I said it wrong. But okay, so we're going to put 20 over the original. What's the original?
100. I mean, 50.
50. Make it equal, oh my goodness, make it equal to what?
That's over 100.
Yes. No, my brain is not cooperating with my hands today. Okay, so once we get to this point, what do?
We have to
Cross multiply. Good. So 20 times 100 is what? 2,000.
Yeah.
And 50 times x?
50x.
Yeah. And now I do what?
Divide by 50.
Good.
Both sides.
Good.
And cross out the 50.
That's right.
And the 50, and it is
40. So the answer, it's a 40% increase. Remember, we already said at the beginning that it was an increase. So 40% increase. Let's do number 16 the same way. First, we're going to look at the prices. The original is 66. The new is 30. Is that an increase or a decrease? It's a decrease because 30 is less than 66. So this time it's a decrease. Now, we're still going to do the same thing where we subtract the two amounts. Good. Put that over the original, which is 66, and make it equal to
100. I mean, 30.
And 0.4.
No, what do we always make it equal to?
Oh, that's over 100.
X over 100.
I thought it was dividing.
And then I do what?
3,600.
Cross multiply. So 3,600, I heard that, equals how much?
66.
Good. And then,
I'll let Ray take it from there. Thanks.
okay, so we just finished off number 16. We divided both sides by 66. We got 55%, and we said at the beginning that it was a decrease because we started with 66 and we went down to 30 for our original and our new. Okay, next we have original is 13.7, the new is 40.2. Increase or decrease?
Decrease.
Increase, because our new price is bigger than our original. So again, we're going to subtract, which is what? 7. And it's going to equal, right, and then we do what?
We have to multiply 26.5 over 100.
Cross multiply.
And then we have to do 13.7x.
What is 26.5 times 100? I think it's 2650.
Yeah, I think that's what I got. Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay. And then I do what?
137, no, 13.7x divided by 13.7x.
Good.
Both sides, cross that out, do
Okay, so we got 193% increase on that one. I want you to try number 20 by yourself, and then I'll come back and show you how to do it. Okay, so here is the answer, the solution to number 20. It's a 14% increase. Okay, so this next section is on tax.
We're learning this.
When we are figuring out tax, there's two ways to do it. It depends on the question that they ask us. And you should have seen in your ed puzzle yesterday the two different ways. So the first thing I have to do always is move that decimal point 2 places. Okay? If they're just asking me what is the tax on this item, I'm going to multiply just the 0.07 by the $35. And this will give me just the tax. But if they're saying, what will the total price of the backpack be with the tax, that's when I'm going to put what in front?
07.
What did I tell you to put in front of the 07?
1.
A 1. Good. So that's when I'm going to multiply by 1.07 because you're just saving yourself a step, honestly. It's almost like a shortcut to do it this way with the 1.07. So 0.07 will give us just how much the tax is. 1.07 will give us the total price of the backpack with the tax. So let's multiply. Okay, so $2.45 is how much just the tax is on this backpack. If they say how much is the tax, that's what I'm figuring out. I have to pay $2.45 in tax. Now the other number that we found is how much the backpack is going to cost with the tax already on it. Okay? So for the rest of the problems, I'm going to do this 1.07 because all these problems are asking us total price. All right, so the hat costs $18.50 and the tax is 6.25%. So the first thing I do is what? Every time, the first thing I do is
1850. Oh wait, no, you move. The
move.
decimal
Yes, good. Move the decimal point. Oh man, my eraser was on. So I'm going to move the decimal point 2 places. And I'm going to rewrite it. And I'm going to put a 1 in front because I want to find the total amount. This is a long one, but just type the whole thing in your calculator. It'll give you the answer. So the price of the hat with the tax is going to be $19.66. So solve 36 on your own, and then I'll come back and show you the solution. All right, so the price of the sandals with tax is going to be $31.71. All right, so on discount, this is our last section, we have $6. And it says that the socks are discounted 20%. That means if the socks are discounted 20%, I'm going to pay 100 minus 20%, which is how much? 80. I'm going to pay 80% of the price of those socks. Okay? And the first thing I'm going to do again, now that I have this 80, is move the decimal point 2 places to the left. And now I'm just multiplying the number I found by the socks, or whatever the original price was. So $6 times 80% is how much?
So do we do 6 times 8?
6 times 0.8. So we all got 4.8 on our calculator, but because we're talking about money, we have to have 2 places after the decimal. So we said $4.80 is how much these socks cost. So when I have discount, what's the first thing I have to do to solve? Yes. 100 minus whatever the discount is. That's going to tell me how much I'm going to pay. What is 100 minus 33?
67.
67. So I'm paying 67% of the price of these gloves. And now what am I going to do?
Move it 2 places.
Yes, good. Move that decimal point 2 places to the left. And then I can multiply the price of the gloves by the new decimal percentage that I found. And what is $24.25 times 0.67? All right, so we just rounded that last number up to a 5 because of what it said on our calculator, and it's $16.25 for those gloves. All right, so use the way that we did number 38 and number 40 to guide you in solving number 42 on your own, and then I'll come back and show you how to solve it. Okay, so hopefully you got $55.99. That is the correct answer. And that is all for today. And email me if you have any questions.